still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. We're through the first quarter of this season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just one touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And a set in.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Gain of 12. 1st down, San Antonio.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Shoves him off. He's got room. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Gets in on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They'll run here on 1st down. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He dodged the tackle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
San Antonio, 1st down.
Back to throw now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Falcons.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, you're not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play and blocking his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now looking to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. Third and a lone yard coming up. He tries to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. First down, play action. Hits him on the out route. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. First and 10, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And they get this down at the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Let's attack a long, sustained drive and take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes a defender. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. They go play action on first down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 3-3 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He's making a bid for it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
One right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down, here's an option to the right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Break the huddle. It's second down now.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. He loses the football. And this is going to be Falcons football. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing off the play fake. Brought in right side. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Visitors 3.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. Looks away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. Visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. There's a dive up the middle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for him. He dodged the tackle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They give it to him again. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. No, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's complete over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the San Antonio 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. All set now. 1st and 10. This. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our 1st half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's gonna have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. It's completed right side. he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, they'll run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play coming here. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They're throwing it. And the defense jumps on the loose ball. It's a turnover.
Good check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when you're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively, and that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. They're gonna throw now, following the turnover. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And it's the quarterback for the home side. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And this is the Giants quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Giants with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. One of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Texans lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line. Excellent field position. Working on first down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
Back to the line they come, second down.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
No connection on the last play, and now third down.
Third down and 13.
Third and long for him here. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Yeah, he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaking up on that return. So we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one's complete right side. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. Back to pass on first and 10. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he's still got it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's third and 7.
They'll throw, third and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Look to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first. About set. This is third and 5.
Makes it third and 5.
He's going to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
throwing it on second down. Ooh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The visitors returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. That one's incomplete over the middle. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Looking in the air here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. It should allow them to operate a little more freely.
We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and
Motioning the tight end now.
to go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 5 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now again, running right. Clock on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
He fields it from the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But today's NFL, It's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him on a slant. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Makes it 3rd and
QB sneak coming. And that short gain is enough. Birdie setting down.
That's good for San Antonio. 1st down. 2 yards on the play. And the San Antonio.
1st down from the 41. He'll pass it this time. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one does not go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it field.
He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Forced out to his right. And this one doesn't go far. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
Air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a 48-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Setting up to throw. All the left side. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He takes off with it. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Looking to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll run here from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And dose of the hurry up here. Throwing on seconds. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense up to the line fast. To the air on 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's 3 and out.
Desperation time here. He's got it over the middle. And this one has no shot. They're on it quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second.
It's a loss
And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Offense to the line for second down. They're going to try and throw it here. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons moments away from their 4th win of the year. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Keeps away from one. This offense getting all set for this series. And as they get set, Carter, I imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this round, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Pass play now. He keeps it and takes off. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
14 yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Good for a San Antonio first down.
Going now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Takes the second down snap. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Another San Antonio first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
And they'll spike it here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Now to throw. He's going to run for it. This gets the first and more. And he's going to have this down to the 7. Offense to the line fast.
San Antonio first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And the spike stops the clock. 29 seconds left. Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. Second and goal. He's dropping back to throw. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
7 yards. It's now 3rd.
And now he gets it stopped with a spike. 14 seconds remaining. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Throwing now. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. And what a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys get it back to within 6.
26. Visitors 20.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Line up the design keeper. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.